What's happening, Hoke?
What's happening, Hoke? Glenn Young out here at the track, Rockfish of Hoke, or the Rock of Hoke. We're currently under rain delay conditions, but I'm sitting here with Matt Jones, winner of last week's 270 race. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully this rain will pass over.
Yeah, it looks like you're gonna get it in there, working on the track now. How long have you been racing?
For about 15, 16 years.
So ever since you were a teenager?
Yeah, since I was younger than teenager.
Really?
Yeah.
So what made you get into the 270s? Did you start out with Pro Go-Kart Mini, or?
I raced go-kart for a little bit, but I got straight into 270s. My grandpa got me into it.
Okay. So now, the 270, that's a 24-lap race, give or take. What's your strategy going in? You feel that you try to, obviously want to get your best position that you can during the heat part of it. But when you go out, what's your strategy when you go into a race?
I just try to stay clean and come up to the front and try to lead the pack if possible.
So it's week 3. This will be week 4. It's starting to get a little bit more competitive. You're ahead in points. How did you do last year?
Oh, last year was competition all year long. I was up in the front in points, and I'd fall back and have some issues, and it was just a battle. It was pretty stressful. But
so you didn't get a chance to win it last year, but you
no,
hoped
I
for
didn't
it
get
this
a
year.
championship last year, but yeah, I'm ready for one.
So you had how many wins in 270 this year?
Right now, just one.
Okay. And you also compete in the 600s.
Yep.
And there was an issue last week racing with the track and the start finish, what they was calling about sandbagging. What was your take on that?
Yeah, there was a little start. In the start, there was a little jump, so he got from him, he got sideways, and I got into him. But just racing, it happens. It ain't no big deal.
Okay. So you average 2 races a week?
Yeah.
What's your name, man?
What's your name? That's my little boy. That's Matt Jr.
Matt Jr. He said he's thirsty. He said, hey, got to get him something to drink. Matt, we appreciate you talking to us. We'll look for you out on the track. So are you competing in the 270 and 600 again today?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll look for you.
All right.
All right, good luck. What's happening, Hoke? Glenn Young. We're still under race delay conditions. The rain is finished. We're starting to get a little sun out, and they're getting the track right. But right beside me, I'm sitting with Josh Smith, who took 2nd place in the 600 last week. How you doing, Josh?
Doing pretty good.
Now, what a lot of people don't know is, yeah, Josh looks, take your hat off, Josh. Yeah, Josh looks a little young, right? He only has a learner's permit. He's 15 years old. How long have you been racing?
Since I was I got my first go-kart when I was 5.
So you started out in the go-karts?
Yep. And then I got a racing go-kart and a race at the local track in Vermont.
Okay.
Then we got a mini sprint, we got 500, and I raced that. And then we moved down here, and I got the 600.
So you went from go-karts to a 500, skipped over to 270s, and went straight into a 600. You felt you was ready? Well, I mean, what prompted you? I mean, that's a fast car.
Yeah.
Top speed 75 miles an hour around the track.
You know, with the 600s, there's so much more power. If you make a mistake, you can get right back where you left off. And with the 500s, it took me 3 or 4 laps to get back to where you were. And you only have a split second to make a mistake, but it picks back up where you left off.
Right. What's mom and dad say about it? I mean, I know they're your sponsors.
Yeah.
And your mom is always up top with me filming, giving you a hand and arm signal. What do they say to you? What advice are they giving you?
Before I go out on the track, they just say patience, and there's going to be a caution. Someone's going to make a mistake. It's going to take a few people out, and just move up. It's just basically patience and keep a good head.
So take me through the week. You're in school all day. You get home last Saturday night late, about midnight. What do you do then?
We unload the trailer. We just put the car on the stands and go inside and go to sleep.
All right, Monday morning, you up what time for school?
I wake up about 6.
6 in the morning to catch the bus?
Well, the bus comes at 7.
Comes at 7, okay.
I have to watch TV in the morning, so.
Okay. So what's a race car driver like you have for breakfast?
Eggs, toast, and milk.
Eggs, toast, and milk. Breakfast of Champions. All right, so Tuesday, what are you doing with the car?
If we need any parts, last week we didn't need any parts, so we called Hyper.
Hyper is the manufacturer of your car?
Yeah, Hyper Racing in Pennsylvania. They have it parts by us by Thursday, usually if they're not back ordered. But usually there's not much. We clean the car, we make sure the setup's all set. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then parts come if we need them. And then Friday we go over everything, make sure it's all okay.
The final pre-checks.
And then Saturday morning we get the trailer loaded.
Now what time did y'all leave coming here today?
We leave about 9:45, 10.
Okay, 10 in the morning.
Stopping time.
And y'all stop like for lunch or?
No, we just stop at rest areas.
Okay. Okay, so it takes you about 3 hours?
Yep.
Okay. Well, what's your strategy going into the day? I know you wanna obviously everybody wants to win first. And you know, you don't want to finish no slower than what you did, which is second.
Right.
But with the track conditions, and you see it out there, could be a muddy day. What's going to be your strategy on the day?
Well, we have to draw for position for qualifiers. That basically sets up. You want to draw a good number to start. Last few weeks I've been drawing them kind of high, so I want to get a low number tonight, but the track's going to be really tacky and slick as the night goes on with the Legends and the 270s and the karts. Basically the strategy is patience and...
What kind of position are you looking for in the heats? I mean, are you going to go all out in the heat or just
top three,
slow and steady top three?
That sets you up for your first, second, third in the feature. The first heat's on the left, second heat on the right.
Gotcha.
So you start in first, second, third, fourth, fifth. You start in about fourth or fifth position.
We're talking to Josh Smith, second place winner last week in the 600. Thanks for stopping by, Josh.
Thank you.
I know you got to go get your car ready, so I'll let you get to it.
All right, thank you.
What's happening, Hoke? We're back at the Rock of Hoke, still under rain delay. They're getting the track ready, so it looks like the race is going to happen. And beside me is Fast Eddie Daniels, winner of the Legends race, last 2 weeks running, leader in points. I know you had a scheduling conflict and you couldn't make it to the show on Thursday, but hey, glad you could make it in now. Tell us a little bit about how you got racing. And this is your first year running out here.
First year running Legends. We started off in go-karts. I've been racing go-karts since I was about 5 years old. But yeah, it started costing too much, man. Got outrageous on prices, so it made a difference. It's hard to believe it's a little bit cheaper than it's going.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, I like it pretty good though, man.
So why come you didn't race last year here? You just wasn't ready to race, or you were racing another area?
We've been wanting to get a Legend car for a while. But
okay.
It's a funny situation. We ain't
I understand.
really afford it, and we just run across a good deal, so we got a Legend car. And
okay. Now who's your sponsor?
I got Brown's Backhoe Service and WG's Lot Cleaner.
Okay. Well, let's get straight to the burning question. You won the last 2 weeks, leading in the points, and you received stiff competition the last 2 weeks from Billy Gomez. Is there something going on between you and Billy? Is it just pure good competition?
It's just good competition. That's all it is.
He races you hard though.
Oh yeah.
And I know you're looking at, he's in your rearview mirror, but you just seem to power through the last 2 weeks. And I mean, to the point where you were up 2 and 3 car lengths. What's your strategy? I mean, is it just pure speed? Is it just, if you're leading, starting out, then you're comfortable leading the whole race. But you go, what, 30 laps, 24 laps?
25.
25 laps. And you went from flag to flag. Few wrecks last week. You got in and around the traffic. Tell me about that. Were you worried now because of the restarts? Now you got to jump out and stay ahead?
Oh yeah, I always get nervous, man. There's always that nervousness.
I hear you.
I mean, I just try to keep my head cool behind the wheel and drive. We ain't really figured the car out yet.
Really?
We still got a lot of figuring out.
You haven't figured it out, but I mean, you're going flag to flag each week.
Oh yeah.
So do you feel like you can go faster?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now top speed in the Legend car is what? Out here?
Around
67. Now what do you think your fastest lap was last week?
I have no clue.
No clue? It'll be interesting if they can find that out.
Yeah, it will.
But last 2 weeks, you look strong, man. I mean, you really do. I mean, it's early, real early. I mean, we got to get all the way to November.
Oh, yeah.
But you're leading in points. What's your strategy going into today's race with the track being a little wet, maybe a little tacky? What do you anticipate what's going to be like out there?
Probably be a little rough, but just trying to keep my head on my shoulders, man, and focus. That's the main thing, man, just focus.
How are you planning on running your heat today?
I don't know. That's one.
Yeah, and I get it. You don't want to talk too much strategy.
You
don't want to divulge that. Well, hey, thanks for sitting down with us. Be safe as always. Fast Eddie Daniels, winner of the Legends race the last 2 weeks running. And good luck, man. Be safe.
I appreciate it, man.
Thanks for sitting down.
All right, man.
What's happening, Hope? Glenn Young, GPS Photography and Video. What we're about to do is listen in on the driver's meeting. Track is cleared. They've just finished practice. So let's listen in and see what they got to say.
I know I missed out on a lot of action last week. I'm sorry about that. I wish I could have been here. Kept things a little more in order, but things happen. I'd like to welcome everybody back here to the Rock tonight. Weather's been against us a little bit, but I think we're going to get the show in. As you know, we had a little incident last weekend, and track president and myself talked quite a bit about it. I talked to one of the people that was involved, and our decision was that we're going to let them race, and I think Fred has something that he'd like to say to all the drivers.
I apologize.
All right? And I mean, it takes a pretty good man to be able to stand up there and say, hey, look, you know, accept my apology because I was kind of out of line. The biggest thing was there was no fist flying. That's the main thing. I mean, you get heat, you're out there in that car, things go wrong, things don't work the way you want them. But please, try to refrain everything. I mean, if the flagman won't talk to you, call me, or get up with me, or get up with Bill. Bill will get up with me. I have no problem with calling and talking. We'll try to figure out what's going on. But hey, we got a good night to race tonight. The track is looking great. Let's have some fun.